Hey, what's going on, guys? Today I want to show you how to get the most out of your Rane TTM57 Serato mixer and a couple more tips that help me out when setting up for a gig, just to make things more efficient and faster setting up. So let's jump right into it. Alright, so in order to MIDI map, we're going to go ahead and click the hardware tab, and I'm going to show you my custom MIDI map for group 2. So you can click on group 2 there, or on the mixer, hit group B2. Starting with P1 knob, I have mine assigned to internal. All you do is right click, or you can control click on the Mac, playback, select int mode, internal mode, select the left deck for the left turntable. All right. Now I'm going to tell you why I have these also set to the right as well. In a situation where you are playing a song live, you're at a normal gig, it's just good practice for me now, just from learning the hard way. Okay. I hit internal mode and I don't like touching my keyboard. This is the whole point of the MIDI mapping. So basically, I would just hit that. See how that goes into internal mode? Now, the top part here is set to pitch. Do the same, control click. Playback, hit shift, select left deck, okay? The reason why I have that is so that you can control the pitch, internal mode. And let me just show you a kind of a real world example and why this is very important for me and why I do that. So let's say you're playing live and a couple situations could happen. Let's say you have a dusty needle, which most of us had, and you get that distorted noise. In a big, club, you have like a bass problem where the threshold's messing up your needle, like, and I'm just trying to replicate that by in the turntable, right? So in a situation like that, I just like to hit internal mode, clean off the needle like that, put it back in relative, and that brings me to my B1 button. I have that to relative. Same as the other side, I have the B6 on the other side to relative. Now for this one, for B2, I have that to panic mode, which is also known as internal mode at regular speed, or at times 1 speed. Okay, now what that means is let's say you're playing live, relative mode, and you have that problem right there, right? Like whether it's a dirty needle, too much bass, someone bumped into the table, and you hit internal mode, right? So you see hit internal mode, there. Perfect example. I'm pretty sure most of you DJs out there experience that, where you try to save it and it goes all the way to -8, and you're messing around trying to find internal, like you don't know why it's happening. You're gonna speed it up like that. Easiest way to do it would be Command Shift internal mode, right? Which is also known as panic mode. So instead, let's do it again. I have it mapped to B2. Boom. That plays the track at normal speed, and there you can troubleshoot, fix whatever you got to fix, and you're ready to go back into relative. See? Okay. For B4, I have it to loop trigger. Loop 5, I have a loop toggle. It's really not that important. Like I said, you guys can map it to what you feel is your type of custom feel when you're playing out. Everyone has their own style. For these, on the knobs here, I'll show the joysticks. I got double right here, set to doubles right here. Hit it to the right, and double it on the left, see? Same with the left. Just gonna match it up and sync it in. What else? A good special, effect mode I would like to cover. Good tip that I've learned. Some of you know it. Basically, you guys know about, the echo effect, which most of you like to use. It's the reason why I actually, got this mixer, and I just love that particular effect. So basically, most of you know that you would have to go to group 6, right? And then hit the B1 to echo out, right? All familiar with that? Only problem is I like to keep minimal movement with the groups, just because sometimes you get confused, and in a situation where it's dark or whatever, you don't know what's going on. You don't want to be messing around with the different group buttons and all that. So, right? So might hit something like that by accident. So what I like to do is go to group 6. You can click on effects. Make sure the aux is on. You'd have to press B3, and also your effect is on, right? Make sure in deck 1. And basically you would use the flex effects here to cue them up. So right now that's good, we can get out of the group 6 because it's ready to go. So we're back in back in playing live mode, let's say. Okay, playing live. You haven't, you still got your custom group, whatever it's set to. Now instead of going to group 6, you can just hit flex effects. See that? Just hit it to deactivate it. Same goes for the other side. And obviously that applies for any effect that you want to use. And yeah, that's another great tip that you guys can definitely use. Now, real quickly, just want to cover, touch upon the other groups that I custom made. Group 4 for me, I did the sampler, SP6 sampler. So right now I just got the two samples loaded here, and most of the time you guys would know that it would be X or C on your keyboard. You guys are familiar with that. Basically, I have it set to group 4, and it would just mock that. So I have 1 to be 1, nothing's in that slot, but my sound right there. And of course you can load whatever you want as far as different samples. Like so.
DJ Ollie is tearing it up in the mother effing mix.
Alright. Another great tip. I have my effects to group 5. That's set up in group 5, as you can see. What else? Group 1, I believe I left defaulted. Oh, it's actually empty, but I did that on purpose because group 1, I know the left knob is for scrolling crates, and the right knob is for scrolling through that playlist. Figure out what you want, you load it by hitting the corresponding knob. So the right knob would be for the right deck. Okay. And for the left knob, of course, would be for the left deck. So, like I said, you guys would know best on how you guys play out. I'm just trying to give you an idea on how I use it, and basically just try to minimize on having to rely on my laptop keys, just because I don't really like messing with that. So hopefully that was helpful. And if you guys have any tips or tricks or different MIDI mappings, one or two buttons that you'd like to share, please share. Like, comment, and subscribe, and have fun. All right, guys.